Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Destiny Tuesdays. Discussing the Destiny on Purpose book step by step, guide by guide, going through every single chapter to explain more in depth what I feel and what I'm thinking as the author. And when you read it, you'll understand where my mindset was and how do I feel about it and what message I'm truly trying to convey. Even though I feel like I'm a great communicator through my books, I always want to have something extra for everyone that asks any questions, or even have just an additional talk, or for people that haven't heard the book or haven't read it to still get the valuable information. Again, please like, share, subscribe, roll with a brother. We doing this. And this week, showing off my bookshelf, showing off some of my accolades, Toastmaster award-winning speeches and contest winning and Les Brown certifications and investing certifications and all the stuff. Actually, you can see there, those are all my ribbons over there, but enough about me, I'm not here to brag. Today I want to talk about the infamous, many talked about, very few truly understand, law of attraction. And why I say many few, I was listening to an interview with Bob Proctor, and he said many gurus even out there, he said there's probably a handful that he could probably count on his one hand how many actually understand the nuances of the law of attraction. And that's something I studied very hard, very more in depth, and went to gurus and seminars and really understand it through my own experience. That's where you really know things, is through your own experience. And through my own experience, I realized this law is true, but it's not exactly how I think people think it is. What the law of attraction is this: anything likened to itself is drawn. I'll repeat that. Anything likened to itself is drawn. So meaning that anything that you are, anything liking to you, anything that's you, who you are, you will attract into your life experience, good or bad. In my journey, I realized that everything that I had in me, even deep down in my subconscious, deep down into my brain, deep down into my heart, really, I saw in my reality. Why? Because I'm harboring things. Some people, we harbor feelings, bad intentions, self-loathing. Whatever that is, you are attracting more of it. And how law of attraction works is this way. Pretty simple. And afterwards, I'll tell you some action steps on how to utilize it in your own daily life. But one is this: thoughts are vibrations, right? Thoughts have power, but very minimal power unless it's attached to emotional feelings. So think about all the things that you think about on a daily basis that spring up emotions, right? You can look at the news and then feel so bad about this person. Think about, oh man, I feel so sorry for this person, and have feelings of feeling sorry for that person. The problem is anything likened to itself is drawn. So you're not sending out any sentiments to that person. What you're really doing is attracting some ill will to yourself. Anything that's attached with thought and emotions carry power, as we talked about in the law of mind control. So when you attach these feelings to anything, what you're doing is you are sending out a vibration. And these vibrations, like we talked about in the last video, anything that's likened to this vibration will be drawn back to it. So if I'm looking at the news and I see somebody that something bad happens to, I don't have the feeling of bad, because I know we are taught and programmed, oh, you should feel bad for this person. No. You should see this person in the eyes of pure positive energy. What that means, that's your source. That's the infinite. That's what this whole thing is made up of, which I'll talk about in a later law. But it's the highest vibration that you can have. And that is the only way, if you look at people with the highest vibration, that will attract back to you. So I look at somebody and something's going wrong with them. I say to myself, man, that person's going to have a great comeback. Or wow, that city is going to revive itself. Or, you know what? There's people that want to spread fear, but there's more people that want to spread love. I switch it. Like again, when I talked about the mind control, I switch it automatically. So I only look at people, I only look at situations through the eyes of pure positive energy. Again, you do not get what you want, you get what you are. So if you have pure positive energy in your mind, you speak it, you feel it in your heart, and you take actions that that show that to you, to express that to yourself, you are literally attracting those type of elements. It's all about what you do. So there's a couple levels on how to start manifesting, because I know many people want to manifest. Two ways. One, I would say the more structured way. Very easy, 1, 2 street, bam. One, desire. You start with the desire. You say, I want that. Very quick. It doesn't have to be something that's, oh, I'm thinking about it. It doesn't have to be a constant, oh. It doesn't have to be that. You don't have to keep saying your vibration towards it. Your vibration of thought is very powerful. So all you have to do is just think about it. Like, I would love to have that. That'd be cool to have that. And have that feeling and that even that experience. Do things that will make you feel that you have it, right? That's one. Two, let it go. Meaning, if you get it or don't get it, be fine. When you live, and that's more of a Taoism mentality, which I'll probably talk about after the Destiny on Purpose videos, but it's a structured alignment of feeling, regardless of what happens, I'm pure positive energy. If I get the job, I don't get the job, I'm pure positive energy. I get the money, I don't get the money, I'm pure positive energy. Why? Because when you are constantly thinking about something, you're adding resistance to it. You're adding doubt to it. You're adding fear to it. And again, anything likened to itself is drawn. So if you're adding fear to something, something fearful has to happen. It's just the law. So when I'm thinking about something, like right now, I'm living in this townhouse. It's awesome. Blessings. And this was on my vision board for many years, and I visualized on it, which I'll talk about in a second. But it manifested when I let it go. I moved into a house, and I was like, you know what? I wanted the townhouse, but hey, I don't control the universe. I can only ask for what I want, and I will be cool with what we have now. And I settled into it, try to make it work. But then life happens and pushed me to here, right? Same thing when I got my Lexus. I was happy with the Corolla I had, but then, boom, life happened, something happened, and literally I had to get the Lexus, right? Life will push you to the exact direction that you need it to. So first, number one is carry the desire. Just have the desire. Even write it down. It would be nice if I had this. Don't say, oh, I want this, or this has to happen. You don't put aggression on the universe. It doesn't really work that way. You know, it's like when you're talking to a lady. Like, girl, you gonna be with me. No. You know, you gotta charm her and say, hey, it'll be nice to be with you. You know, I like your style. It would be really nice to be with you. I could see how happy I would be being with you. It's a different type of swag. Then you approach it that way, then you let it go. Desire it, then let it go. Then number three, you watch it manifest. How do you watch it manifest? It's through pure positive energy. Just live your life positive. Live your life, hey, regardless without it, I'm happy. I'm good. And live your life and express that. Express that happiness. Go out. Do things. Be happy. Be as much positive as you possibly can, and that opens up the floodgates, because now you're working with an energy that's pure positive. So if you're pure positive energy and the source of the universe is pure positive energy, you are a double whammy, and you'll manifest so much faster that way. That's one. And the second way is visualization. Is what I like to do is, I'll put it in a quiet place during meditation. I'll close my eyes, and I will begin to visualize myself doing, being, or having whatever I desired. And in that moment, I'm just smiling. I have a big smile on my face. I'm feeling so good. And I'm sending out that pure positive vibration that I already have what I'm asking for. And that speeds up the manifestation process. And it really does. Lastly, how to really use the law of attraction and manifest what you want in a more faster, in a quicker or consistent way is open up the environment for it. I listened to this Steve Harvey interview, and it was so beautiful that his mother, he wanted a new car. And he kept telling his mom, hey, Mom, I'm going to get this new car. This new car is going to be amazing. I desired it. He did one. He had desired it. He did two. He probably let it go because he still had his old car in the garage. And so his mother said, how can you have a new car when your old car is still there? And he said, you're right. So he removed the old car. He didn't have the new car yet, but he moved the old car. He said about 2 weeks later, the new car was sitting in his garage. You have to make room. So let's say that's number 3 in that step. You ask, you let go, and then you make room. Make room for what you want. I remember before I met my lovely soon-to-be wife, Jasmine, I was single for a while. I just couldn't find the right person for me. And then I used to not sleep on the left side of my bed. Or I didn't sleep on the right side, I'm sorry. And I always sleep on the left. Why? Because I was making room for her. I would open up my closet and leave a little space just in case I had guests. I made room for her. I used to take myself out on dates, and each time I would pour a glass of wine for myself and enjoy time with myself. I would date myself, because if I couldn't spend time with myself and enjoy myself, how can I ask somebody else to enjoy me with them? So I opened up everything. I set up the environment for her to enter into. And I promise you, she entered into it. And so anything that you want, you can have. It's just you have to, 1, ask for it, desire it, and truly believe you can have it. 1, let it go that if you don't get it, you're fine. You're still happy. You're still a good person. You're still going to do good things. You're still going to spread positivity. You're still going to live life that you were meant to do. And number 3, make room for it. Because it can't enter your life unless you made room for it. You know, I was listening to Les Brown. He says the highest form of faith is preparation. So even if you don't have it just yet, you don't know how you're going to get it, if you're prepared that you're going to have it, you're setting up yourself for the world and the universe to manifest things into your life. So those are my ways that I use the law of attraction, and it's been amazing for me. I said years ago in 2010, before that, I wanted to be a published author, became that. Years later, I said I want to be a motivational speaker. I am becoming. I have gigs coming out to Wuza, which is awesome. I have my second book, I have my third book coming, and life is just on this great high. But of course it has roller coasters, but anything I desired, I purely desired, with pure positive energy, has manifested in my life. And anything at the time when I was not in this space and I was on my negative side, my life experience showed me it was negative. Jail, just getting arrested and getting into trouble with the law and getting into fist fights with people, failing out of school twice. I mean, it was just bad, and contemplating suicide and depression, and it was tough. And the reason it was tough because my thoughts were in that space, and I didn't realize I was attracting all these things. I was like, why? I kept thought it was bad luck. I realized there's no such thing as luck. It's only attraction. If you're in a space where you have a series of bad luck, start thinking of what you're thinking about, and more importantly, start thinking about what you're feeling about. Your feelings will always be honest with you. If you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling angst, watch your thoughts and make that switch. Then you start activating that pure positive energy, and that's when the law of attraction starts manifesting, manifesting, and manifesting. Again, I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, and I want to manifest 100,000 subscribers. Okay, so that's the goal. And we're gonna keep pushing this out until we reach that, because I'm making room for it. I've asked it, and if I don't get it, hey, namaste. Hey, again, thank you for stopping by. Please, please, please share, like, comment, and just remember, even though if you may have this information and it's something that you're already practicing, there's people out there that may not have it, that are reaching and needing and yearning for it. So please share it with them for their benefit if it's not for yours. And I want to continue to do these videos, so please keep subscribing so I can continue to give great content for free, and I could give a positive outlook just on life and how to change your life and how to increase it from where it is to where you want to be. Again, this is Rich Fontaine of The Power of Self-Entertainment, and you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel that this was a successful conversation.